Boys, we take the dub against the Arizona Cardinals. What a game from the Seahawks today. A pretty wonky game overall, but a good win over a good team who, going into this season, nobody thought we were going to win either of the games against them, but we take the first one, get the dub. We are tied once again for the best team in the NFC West, I believe. Yeah, we are once again tied for the best team in the NFC West. What an incredible showing from us today. Only allowing 9 points, and 6 of those points came off of a wacky fumble off Michael Dixon in the end zone. It was a weird play, but overall, our defense held the Cardinals to 3 points, and those came in the first drive. Other than the first drive, they got no points. They kept going for it on fourth down because I believe their starting kicker is out. So, I mean, there were probably 3 or 4 more opportunities for field goals that they could have taken, but they just didn't. But overall, very good game for us today. Not the most, I guess, statistically appealing game for Geno Smith. This might lead to a bit of an issue when it comes to him outplaying Russell Wilson when it comes to the stats. But still, Geno Smith, solid game. No interceptions, no like turnovers. That's what we like to see. We like to see Geno Smith not lose us the game. This is the game that Geno Smith is perfect for. We have a lead. Our defense is playing well. Geno Smith is not going to lose you a game. And that was very apparent. We did allow 5 sacks. Not a very good look. Our offensive line looked very poor today. The tackles were getting beat. The interior offensive line was getting beat. Basically, the only one playing good was Austin Blythe, from what I could tell. It's hard to really pay too much attention to the offensive line, except for when they do make mistakes. But there were a lot of times where we got beat. But our defensive line, our pass rush, our run defense was significantly better today. Now, looking at the numbers, you wouldn't really think it because Kyler Murray absolutely torched us for 100 rushing yards. But that was a lot of, escaping when we almost got him for a sack. Then he runs out. He gets like 40 yards, 20 yards, like some big plays. But we let up some chunk plays, and we still only allowed 5.5 a carry. Benjamin got absolutely bottled up. Overall, good game today from the defense. Of course, we only allowed 9 points, and only 3 of them were from the defense. So very good game there. Kenneth Walker had a very good day. I mean, the beast mode type run that we saw, I believe it was in the fourth quarter. He broke like 4 tackles, slipped through like 8 people, took like what was supposed to be like a -3 play to like 20-something, 30-something yards. That was incredible. I mean, that was awesome. And, I mean, Kenneth Walker, good game today. 21 carries, 97 yards, 4.6 a carry. He could have had more, but there were a couple plays where he just got absolutely just blasted in the backfield because, people missed blocking assignments. But when it came to receiving, passing overall, it wasn't as spectacular of a day as we've seen, in other games. But we still had pretty solid passing numbers from Geno Smith. I mean, when it comes to when it mattered, Geno Smith was getting first downs. He was making smart reads. No mistakes from Geno Smith. A couple, missed passes, but nothing that really cost us the game. But, oh boy, the defense, the highlight of this game. The rookie corners, absolutely impeccable this season. Coby Bryant, the peanut punch, got another forced fumble. I believe he's got a streak of 3 forced fumbles in a row, 3 games with a forced fumble in a row. Tariq Woolen continued his streak with an interception. Basically, the game-ending interception. Incredible play by Tariq Woolen. 4 interceptions in 4 games. I mean, if this man's not Rookie of the Year, I don't know who is. But Tariq Woolen had a great game. Coby Bryant had a really good game. Both of them were covering very well. And they, of course, forced turnovers. I'm pretty sure Tariq Woolen and Coby Bryant have like every single one of the turnovers forced from the defense. If not, maybe there's like 2 from other people. But I know Tariq Woolen has all the interceptions. I don't know about fumbles. But overall, really good game from the rookie corners and just a really good game from the pass rush. It's nice to see Darrell Taylor, who's been struggling this season, get a sack, got a tackle for loss. He had a really good play containing something that could have been big yardage if it let it get past him. But good play from him today. We had Nwosu, of course, making plays, tackles for loss, sacks. We had an incredible game from Poona Ford today. I mean, 3 tackles for loss. He had a sack. He had a pass deflection at the line. I mean, Poona Ford is a man. He's a big man, and he was making big man plays. He had a really good game today. Shelby Harris, it was nice to have him playing. He was questionable going into this game, but he ended up playing, made a pretty big impact. Quentin Jefferson, also did pretty solid. Overall, our defensive line was doing very good. Our pass rush was doing pretty good. Run defense was doing very good, aside from Kyler Murray, scrambling away, escaping sacks, and then getting a lot of yards. That was the only negative when it came to the defensive line. That we would get so close to sacking Kyler Murray, and then he'd get out of it, and he'd get like a 40-yard run, a 20-yard run, something crazy like that. But other than that, we had a really good game. If that's anyone other than Kyler Murray, we're probably getting more than 6 sacks. We're probably getting 8, 9, maybe 10 sacks if that's not Kyler Murray that's running around in that backfield, that little midget. But what a good game. I think this really just shows if our pass rush can work, we can be a good team when it comes to the defensive side. We just need the offense to not play like garbage anytime the defense plays good, because the offense was stinking it up in the first half. We got 9 points, all field goals. We couldn't finish a drive. We kept on getting within the 15. We just couldn't, put anything away. We had to keep kicking field goals, but the defense had a good game today. Jordan Brooks, he had a much better game today than I've seen him have the rest of the season so far. He's had some bad coverage assignments. He's had some bad tackling, some bad routes towards the ball carrier, but I didn't really notice any big issues from him today, so really good for him. Coby Bryant, everywhere. Coby Bryant had a great game, but overall, just defensively, very good game. Rookie corners did great. Pass rush did significantly better than they've done the entirety of the season so far. It was really nice to see. The only real negative of this game was the Michael Dixon. He was punting the ball. It seemed like it was going to be blocked, so I think he tried to just keep it so he'll take the safety instead of, letting them block the kick and recover and get a touchdown. But then he ended up fumbling on the hit, so he still gave him a touchdown. That was the only bad play that we had. Other than that, the offense kind of died out in the red zone, but that's the only real negative. The offense could be better. Defense played fantastic. Overall, a really good game for us today. I was really happy with Tariq Woolen. Really happy with Coby Bryant. And just overall, very good game. Darrell Taylor, his sack was a strip sack. I forgot about that. There were some interesting plays, too. The direct snap to Kenneth Walker. I like seeing us get a little bit funky and wacky and weird with the play calling, because we're a team that, we're going to have to pull some things out of our, if we're going to try and win some games. If we want to win games, we got to pull some weird, wacky stuff like a direct snap to Kenneth Walker where Geno Smith is flailing his arms in the air, acting like the ball just went 50 yards over his head. This was a fun game. Wasn't the greatest offensive game, but it's fun to watch the defense actually not suck. It's nice. It's a nice change of pace to see the defense play defense, especially against such a good team. Maybe it's double XP weekend on Call of Duty. Kyler Murray just stunk it up. Who knows? But really, there's not too much more to talk about. Really good game for us defensively. Offensively, pretty solid as well. But let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this game. Geno Smith, Russell Wilson might catch up when it comes to the stat comparison, but Geno Smith got a dub. It's a good game. Good happy day for Seahawks fans all around. I may have lost a couple bucks betting on the Cardinals because it's the ritual, but we got the win, so I'm happy. But like I said, let me know down below in the comments. That's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.